Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be talking about gold. Many people over the last few weeks and stuff, I got a lot of gold questions about Dungeon Lootify on how to literally buy anything that you really want. Let me tell you one thing, it is actually so much easier than it is on dungeon leveling, you know? You can make gold pretty much instantly. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and let's get into the game. So, we're in Dungeon Lootify right now, and I'm gonna show you. So, for me, a lot of gold is 24,000, because most of the items, they cost like between 3,000 to 6,000, like the end game stuff. So, getting gold is pretty simple. I already spent like, I don't know, like 100,000 or something on some other items, helped out some friends and stuff like that. Pretty simple. It really is. First of all, let's talk about the obvious thing. You play the game, you get a few items, you go into the store, right, and you salvage. You get some good money doing that as well. A nice tip is you go into the loot, you bring in the loot, you just click select all, the ones that you haven't identified, and then you salvage and you get the cash. If you do daily dungeons, you shouldn't have to worry about anything. The amount of cash that you can get is like pretty much. Also the offline loot and the daily rewards and the online rewards stuff situation, you can also get a lot of gold just by that. As you can see here, you get another 150, another 60, some mastery you get in there, and some other stuff that you get. I mean, obviously, this is not the best way of doing it. Same goes for the daily rewards. Sometimes I think you get some gold, as you can see here, gold, and stuff like that. But these are obviously not the reasons why you're here. It shall be selling. Now, getting epic items when you play the game is actually not that hard. I actually have quite a few epic items here, and I have even more, I think. I have to see up here, and also some necklaces, and these are the ones that sell the best. It's pretty simple. So if you go into the warehouse, you can see this necklace, for example, and these blue ones, they sell for a lot. My girlfriend, she used to sell a lot of necklaces, and also start selling the blue items. It depends on what kind of stage you're at. You should be kind of already knowing, you know, where you're at. But if you are like in the realms of level 10 and 20, somewhere along those lines, you can also start selling blue ones. They actually sell very fast as well. I'm actually astonished on how fast you can sell with these stores. Usually what I do is I set up a store. I'm going to show you what kind of prices I usually sell at. And yeah, so we're going to go into the store here. You can see I already have a few things set up there, and anything that's epic you can sell for at least 2,000. It's a simple rule by thumb, very easily. You can just like think like, alright, we can do about 2,000 for everything, and you sell extremely fast. I set up stall, and yesterday I made about, or before yesterday I think it was, I made these 24k within like 2 hours. Usually, I don't sell blues until or unless you have necklaces, because they actually sell for quite a bit. You can see down here that the selling price is already starting at 2,000 to 60,000. So, necklaces, I usually put them in at like, just add like 10, 20, 30% on it. I usually go with like 2,000 to 4,000 for a necklace. You can go with less, you can go with 2,000 minimum. I mean, even that is good, because the prices, unlike dungeon leveling, are not broken in here, you know? And if you get some epic items, never sell them. Never throw them away, never salvage them. Use those epic items. You can actually, if you want to make a bit more cash out of these, you can actually level them up, make them +3. Because, I mean, obviously you have to calculate that gold on top of it, but you can make more money with it. And then you're gonna, maybe if you want to reroll the params for it as well, you can do that too. But overall, making money is pretty simple. You just, like, for example, this one's in for 750. I know that anything epic in the realm of 20 to 40 always goes for like 2,000 to 3,000 gold. This one, for example, I would actually put in for 4,000, because it's almost level 40, and they have some really good params, some nice quality and stuff to it, and it's +3. So I think 4k you could easily ask for it, but stay in that realm, you know. If you have this, for example, 29, you can put it in for 2,500 to 3,000. Anything below that, if it's like a level 10 item or something, a level 10 epic, I would put it in for like 1,570 or something, or 1,800, somewhere along those lines. And if it's level 40, you can go between 2,000 and 4,000 depending on the item itself. This one could be worth actually quite a bit. It has crit chance, max mana, and luck on it. You could sell it for whatever you want. And again, necklaces, it doesn't matter what kind of necklaces they are. Always keep any single necklace. I mean, if you get the dash necklace here, for example, it's like for 4,500 minimum. That would be already fine. I would put it in for 4,500, honestly. And these things sell. they sell. Just add a little bit on top of the minimum price and you should be fine, because let's go through every single store here. The items, they're not as expensive. You see 5,000, 4,500, 3,000. I mean, it's really simple. Even if they have bad quality, you have to look though on how many params they have. I always buy items that have 3 params. You can't change that. This is by luck. So you either get it with 1 param, 2 or 3 params. I personally always buy 3. You always need 3. You can sell the ones with 3 a little bit more. As you can see here, this one is 4,000. I mean, this is all very affordable, all of this stuff, you know, very affordable stuff. I think later on when it gets to, like, I don't know, if we get some higher quality stuff like legendary, that's when things are going to become a little bit more difficult. But right now, just sell this stuff for, you know, for a decent price. You can look at the other prices. So this one only has 2, 1,500 seems like a fair price. This one has 2. This one wouldn't be good for 5,000. I wouldn't buy it for 5,000. Same goes for this one. Wouldn't buy it for 3,500. This one 2,001. Now this guy's a little bit overpriced. I don't think he might sell with that, but I'm not entirely sure. That's a little bit pricey what he sells. Yeah, these ones are they're okay. Let's see this one. 3,000. Yeah, it has 3. So that's how you can see it. If it has 3 params, make it at least 3,000. If it has 2 params, make it like 2,000, 1 param 1,500 or something like that. And people will buy. And another tip is maybe you don't want to go to a crowded place like this one. You might want to go and find a server that's a little bit emptier. But this is the main way of making money. You can also do some cash, some gold with quests. That go in here. You can see you have some quests over here, some other stuff that you can do. You have some dailies and weeklies. This one actually gives you 880 gold and stuff like that, so you could go in there and do that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. Selling is the best way of making money. Of course, you know, things like online rewards and stuff like that, they're also very good, but making the most money in selling, just set up stall, chill for a few hours, and you're gonna make like at least 10 to 20k a day easily. I mean, I'm not even trying, and I got like 30,000 within a day last time, so I'm not even trying, you know. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Obviously, you will have to kind of put that amongst on how good your character is, right? If you can solo things, if you can't, I recommend the Acolyte. I just uploaded an Acolyte video, a solo guide for the Acolyte, so make sure and check it out as well. I think focusing on money gets interesting once you get into the higher realms of levels when you are able to solo things. Other than that, you know, just play the game, enjoy the game, and you will get there, trust me. Because I haven't even trying to make money in this game, and I already can afford everything. So, and nobody has given me anything, nothing, nada. My girlfriend, I think she gave me once 5k gold because I had to reroll some params, some +3. I wanted to make something +3, so that's it. You know, sell, 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 sell. Basically, if you're in the beginning, sell anything. For a low is like 100 or 200 gold. It doesn't matter, just sell stuff. Anyways, bye.